When I heard that 303 Choir wanted to do this collaboration, I was very excited.
Right, ready? Doomsday. Doom, doom.
I've always loved the idea of working with a choir, kids choir especially.
My official title is Assistant Conductor of the Colorado Children's Chorale. 303 is actually a non-auditioned community choir for middle school and high schoolers.
He plays the cello, he plays the piano, outstanding songwriter, and I'm very excited that he's here with us today. So I want to introduce you to Mr. Ian Cooke. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thanks for being here. I heard some rehearsing. I'm really excited. Thanks for singing my song. It means a lot. I like playing solo a lot. I love having complete control of all the sounds that are happening. I'm more comfortable doing that than playing with the group because these other people are relying on me to play everything right.
You need to make to get believe to grow so you can breathe. Don't around to break your life to live the kind in which you're giving what you give. Filled with color and life is fruit to the brim.
Started playing music with a band called Uphollow, and we had similar musical interests. Playing in a rock band was a great change of pace for me.
Mark where you are on the way to the summit of the climb. Walk on the road.
Just makes sense when there's more people involved in creating a piece of music live. It's gonna have bigger builds and more excitement.
Days go by faster than we can seize and use them. Try to not let things happen. It's not good to lose them. He moves, you know you need to make to get the lead to grow so we can breathe. Don't want around to break. Things go by faster than we can seize and use them.
That was just outstanding. So you could see how just little pieces of something layered on top of another, put together, create this awesome piece of music. And he did it just all by himself, sitting right there with the help of a few little pieces of technology. But that's pretty amazing. So if you've got a question, raise your hand up.
What in general inspires you as a songwriter?
Well, my first album's all about heartbreak, so there's that. All the songs on The Fall I Fell all sort of revolve around unrequited love. And it was a, here's my diary, sung for you. another kind of weird, just came up with the sound first, thinking that it was a word.
Vassoon, 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 vassoon.
I thought, oh, well, what can I replace it with? Because right now it's just gibberish. Didn't really like anything else except the sound I was making, so I kept it and gave it a definition.
Winter was weak and overstayed. Its welcome get dull. Summer got gone. Some days go by faster than we can seize and use them.
With Fortitude, I wanted to get more into telling different stories about fictional characters. Matters of the heart have still worked their way into songs on Fortitude. Cassowary Fruit Bat is largely about love and one animal winning the other animal's heart.
Cassowary saw the fruit bat fly, flapped the wings one at a time, gave both a try. Oh, what kind of bird am I?
I started taking piano lessons when I was 5, and then switched over to cello when I was 11. It makes sense that I do what I do, having done both things separately.
Remember when I stumbled into St. Provisions to soak up and send out the toxins in my spine?
I am not a very confident person, and I don't know how it works, but I'm able to perform.
In the kingdom, there is a version of you.
I guess my brain will switch over into a, like, okay, I'm delivering my product to these people who are interested to hear it. I like Rover because it's short and sweet, simple, kind of funny, and kind of dark.
I could have lived another day. It's good to be old.
That phrase was the first thing that came to me.
If we survive what is on its way, it's gonna get cold.
Old people sitting on a porch watching an asteroid come towards them.
Then eradicate suffering, would you rather be told?
There are humans on Earth at the beginning of the song.
Under the ashes and rubble we'll find.
During the chorus is the surviving human voice that's, you know, what do I do now?
Call if you want to. Call when you think it's over. No one to run to. Or follow, become a rover.
Chances are there's somebody in the room who's really gonna be attached to my songs. People who will just come up and tell me how much they like what I do. And I guess that's part of why I continue to do this.
Can we sing it with you this time?
I could have lived another day. It's good to be old.
I forgot the words. I'm sorry. This happens a lot.
I think what's been really neat about 303 is that we get to explore some of these subjects that they don't typically musically explore in school and do it in a really authentic, pure way.
And you think it's over.
And do it in collaboration with the artists themselves a lot of times. And the kids it's like a shot in the arm every time an artist comes in and meets with them. They get so inspired and excited.
Just seeing this artist, I think, is a really great experience.
Like, do you go out of your way to create unique songs?
Yeah, I do like to try to step out of the expected song form that you'd hear on the radio.
I appreciate that creativity about you, and that's one of the things that drew me to your music and made me want to share it with these kids.
Travis sort of took the reins and wrote these awesome harmonies.
This one you sing with them, right? When I heard Rover, I was so excited because it's a unique subject matter. It's talking about the environment and trying to preserve what we have before it's too late.
Call if you want to.
Having the choir sing with me on Rover gives me the same rush that, playing with the band does, where there's a pressure for me to do it right, or else all these people are gonna have to do it over again.
Follow, become a rover.
It's sort of like Secret Agent.
Yeah.
Sort of like that, okay?
The theme that's like 3 chromatic notes next to each other, that's hard to sing.
And then if you could hold that longer than you normally do, then we can hear that fully diminished chord. That's pretty cool.
It's a whole new experience to singing that augmented chord on all the grind.
Erase all the grind.
That's right. Like, that's a unique feeling.
Calamity is rough, but it soothes for the long sake of what it brings. Hold that out, hold it. Breathe.
Good. Now here's another thing. Say this for me. Say, ooh. Oh. I want a real ooh on this from every person in here. Okay? So even if you're trying to be expressive, it should be a ooh. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, can we incorporate that? Ooh?
Right.
Sing with it.
You're doing good, and you're learning extremely quickly. So you're doing great. Don't be discouraged. Sit up. Sit up. Here we go. Ready?
Doomsday's done again. Doomsday's done. Boom.
Here we go. Somebody's still too high. What the heck? Down low, Kaylee. Here we go. Ready? And go.
Doomsday's done.
Stop. I didn't hear you. Doomsday's done. Yeah. Try it again. Ready? And go.
Doomsday's done.
Off. So that one you need to snap right off. It's 1, 2, 3, done. That's it.
That's tricky. Shake it out. Stretch it down. Stretch it. Stretch it. Shake it. You're working hard. Shake it out. Stretch it out. You're doing well. Appreciate it. Here we go. Ready?
Building automobiles.
Nice. Call. Call if you want to. Call when you think it's over. Know what to run to. Follow, become a rover. Freeze.
I got chills when they first ran through it.
I started to really like it. I think it's really, really, really cool now. It's even better than when I first heard it.
It was just really emotional, like having all these young adults back me up with what I'm saying. It was a pat on the back in a way, and it felt great.
I love music with great harmonic progressions and harmonic thought and direction. And I think that you saw today that whether or not the kids knew they liked that before we started, they love it now.
Having these 30 or so souls putting in their efforts is going to feel really good.
I'm really excited.
Everybody say automobiles. Go.
I want to say thanks to the L2 people for letting us do this here. It's such a beautiful space.
It's a really cool song. I've never heard anything like it before.
They all get it.
I think the message behind it's really unique and something that's good for people to hear.
It's a little different than a lot of songs you'll hear today.
I think having youth literally proclaiming this message is really powerful.
My favorite part of the song is the point of it. There's a lot of things humanity is kind of doing wrong, and if we don't change our ways, then we'll kind of ruin the earth for just everyone.
Take two. Clap. Awesome.
You got that?
Yep.
Okay.
Another day, it's good to be old. If we survive what is on its way, it's gonna get cold. Nothing eradicates suffering. Would you rather be told? Under the ashes and rubble, we'll find things to have and to hold. Losing it all and starting all over, I know how it feels. Calamity's rough but ensues for the lone sake of what it reveals. Before they're all gone, they'll see where they went wrong building automobiles. The damage they've done to their planet's severe, and I hope that it heals. Call if you want to. Call when you think it's over. Know what to run to. Or follow, become a rover. Doomsday's done. I'll walk back in time. Show everyone the overlooked crime. Maybe their heirs will make great repairs and erase all the ground. Call if you want to. Call when you think it's over. Know what to run to. Or follow, become a rover. This could all be for the best. Evolution can start with dismay. But it's too late to learn any better, so let them die out and decay. The looks that they had on their faces that day were a dead giveaway of all the bad things that they thought of their traces but chose not to say. It's better this way.
Awesome, dudes. I really appreciate having been able to do this.
I was scared that my voice would crack or something like that.
The kids worked really hard and they sounded awesome.
I mean, it was challenging, but because I didn't have any sheet music, so I learned it by ear.
She's incredible. She nailed it.
It's exciting to work with professional bands.
It was a rush.
It was so awesome. And he's such a good cello player and a good songwriter.
It makes me want to write for this scenario and bring another song to them if they are into it.